Hello! In this video, you will learn how to analyze data from the images and videos study type in RealEye. In the dashboard, select the images and videos study you want to analyze. You can perform the analysis for both finished and running studies. To go to the results, click See Results. Here, in the Results tab, you can see the participants list, with all participants who took part in the study. For each participant, you can view the device they used to join, their name, gender, and age if the mini-survey was set up, and the timestamp when the data was collected. Each participant also has a data quality grade, which is based on several criteria. More details can be found in Participant Quality Stats Explained article in our knowledge base. In here, you can find the unique ID of the participant. In this example, there were several additional parameters and tags added to the participation link, so they appear here as tags and external data. Details on adding this information to the participation link can be found in the dedicated article in our knowledge base. If you want to add more tags, you can do that anytime by typing the tag text in the box here and pressing Enter. For each participant, you can also see their test flow, which shows the order of elements displayed for this specific participant, along with their display time of the uploaded images or videos. In addition, you can see each participant's individual heat maps, recording, and data chart. In this tutorial, however, we will focus on the aggregated data. If you decided not to include a specific participant in your study, you can ignore them so their data will be excluded from the aggregated analysis. This action can be reverted at any time if you want to include their data again. In the top right corner of the participants list, there is a settings icon with two options available: Add tags from CSV, and Ignore participants from CSV. For more details explaining these functions, take a look at the article in our knowledge base. Now, let's look at the study contents, where all the items set up in the content setup are shown. For example, for this first item, you can see the instruction that was displayed before the image was shown. Here, you can also see the results of the survey that was displayed after this specific image. And since this item could be finished on key press, you can also see the results of that action, where you will see all the keys that were pressed, along with the average time to their key press. Now, let's go to the heat maps dashboard. We can do this in two ways. The first way is to click the preview of the item and click the heat map button. The other way is to click the heat maps directly from the study contents. Now, we are in the heat maps dashboard. Below your item, you can see a time slider showing item display duration. By default, the time slider starts from half a second to avoid the central fixation bias. With On Playback selected, RealEye allows you to show the dynamic heat map, which displays a video of fixations building the heat map over time. In this study, participants viewed this item for an average of 6.7 seconds. We can therefore adjust the time slider or input the correct value in the box below so that the heat map reflects this specific time period. It is important to make sure that the correct, needed time period is set before creating the areas of interest, since AOI metrics will be calculated based only on the selected time window. We will discuss areas of interest in more detail in a later part of this tutorial. Now, let's look at the attention and emotions chart below the stimulus. Here, based on facial coding, we can see whether participants were smiling or surprised while viewing our item. The K coefficient tells us whether participants' visual attention was focal or ambient. Additional information on facial coding and K coefficient can be found in a dedicated article in our knowledge base. How the heat map is displayed can be customized by changing the point's appearance. This is especially useful when your uploaded stimuli differ in resolution and size. RealEye also lets you change the view type. By default, it's set to a heat map, with red color representing the areas with the most fixations. The view map and fog view are the reverse of the heat map, so that the fixations uncover the image. In RealEye, you can also follow the mouse movements and clicks of your participants, but by default, mouse behavior is hidden. Now let's look at the filtering panel on the left-hand side of the dashboard. The data is automatically aggregated from all tests, but if needed, you can select specific participant to see their individual heat map. the aggregated data can be further filtered based on several criteria. The first filter is data quality. Let's say we only want to analyze data with quality from average to perfect, so we arrange the slider accordingly. In the next filter, you can input the tags so that the analysis will only include participants with a specific tag added. Since this item could be finished by key press, you can also filter the data by the pressed key by inputting the name of the needed key. Because the survey was also added to this item, you can also filter the data by answers to specific survey questions. The other filters include gender, age, participant type, device used, and the eye tracker setup. Now, it is important to click Apply Filter so that all settings are applied. And as you can see, the heat map and information on the chart, such as the average time of displaying the item, changed based on the new settings. In the navigation bar at the top, you can find a Select Stimuli button, which allows you to switch between items uploaded to your study. In this example, there were 2 versions of the same advertisement tested. Let us analyze the first version and go to the key concept in the eye tracking research, areas of interest. AOIs allow you to select the specific elements on the stimulus for which you can analyze the visual attention. As mentioned earlier in the video, it is important to set the time period below your item, as AOI metrics will be calculated based only on the selected time window. There are 2 options of creating the AOIs in RealEye. Let us start by drawing a rectangle. On our stimulus, we select the area for which we want to calculate the metrics. Then, we click Save AOI, name our area of interest, and click Save AOI. Once saved, we immediately see the AOI metrics calculated for the area we created. These metrics, along with others available in the CSV file, include the average time to first fixation, average time spent on the area, number of fixations, the ratio of participants who fixated at least once on this area, and many more. If you decide to analyze your data based on gazes, it can also be done by selecting From Gazes. Once the AOI is ready, we just need to click Save Changes, and our area of interest is saved. The other option for creating an area of interest is to draw a polygon. To do this, we click on specific points on the screen to select the area we want to analyze. And just like with the rectangle, we click Save AOI, add the name of the AOI, and click Save AOI. Below the calculated AOI metrics, you can find a AOI View Setup button that will allow you to choose which metrics should be displayed on the heat map. All that has to be done now is to click Save Changes. If you need to track multiple parts of the same element, for example, all the text elements in the advertisement, RealEye allows you to group multiple shapes into a single area of interest. So let's select the first text, click Add AOI Part, and then draw the other AOI parts you want to group together. All the related metrics will be calculated for the group as a whole. Next, we click Save AOI. Give the AOI group a name and click Save AOI. When finished, we can select all the areas of interest we created and easily compare them using the AOI report. All the areas of interest are displayed together with the chosen metrics. RealEye also allows you to copy areas of interest between items. To do this, click Copy AOIs to Clipboard. Go to another stimulus, and then click Import AOIs. Here, paste the copied text and click Import. All areas of interest have been imported, so we can perform the analysis for the other version of the advertisement as well. With the download button in the navigation bar at the top, you can download the heat map, dynamic heat map recording, and the stimulus itself. So if the created areas of interest are visible, the heat map will also include them. If you want to download only the heat map, without AOIs drawn, just deselect all AOIs and click Download Heat Map again. As you remember, we have specific filters applied in the panel on the left-hand side. So now we can download some of the CSV files with these filters applied. The same applies to the fixation filter setting that can be adjusted to fit our methodology and research questions. When downloading from the heat map dashboard, All CSV files will include your modifications for all your stimuli. In the top right corner, there is a Share button. With this function, you can share the results of your study so that everyone with the link can see the results in the heat map dashboard. But no worries. They will not be able to edit or delete your AOIs. If you no longer want to share the results, just click Stop Sharing, and the link will be disabled. So now let's return to the main Results tab. In here, you can also see the Export Data button, where different types of CSV files can be downloaded. All of these files are explained in detail in our knowledge base. Please note, however, that by default, they are not filtered except for the participants ignored in the participants list. So that is it. Now you know how to use the Analytics dashboard to analyze your eye tracking data from the images and videos study type in RealEye. Have fun. Thank you and goodbye.